Hey guys, it's Stefano here, and today we I are before we do that, let me tell you something first. It is very dark in my room. You know why? Because we're gonna be reacting to Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 teaser trailer. That's right. They released a new teaser trailer and we're gonna be reacting to it. But before we do that, I just want to apologize for my absence, guys. My phone's been suffering from a lot of like low storage, and yeah, I'm trying to do my best to try to get more storage. Those darn low storage notification. Yeah. But without further ado, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any notifications. I'll try to upload more often. I'm sorry guys. But that's all. Shave my beard. I grown a lot of facial hairs, and I'm still growing in the goatee right here. See that? See the goatee? Alright, enough of my facial hairs. Let's react to the video. Oh yeah, this is where we left off in chapter 2. And there's the play care. Whoa, looks kind of creepy for a play care. Yeah, not a play care. That child looks so sad. Time for bed. That's the phone from the Project Playtime game. Something moved in the doorway. I live to serve our angel of salvation. Those are candles. Oh my goodness. This chapter is looking pretty dark. Never forget the hour of joy. There's the monster hand. Oh my gosh. There's that poppy gas. Chapter 3, Deep Sleep. Man, I love the poppy gas texture. Winter 2023. That's in 2 months. Mob Entertainment. So yeah, that was a really scary teaser trailer. But it wasn't a gameplay trailer. When the second trailer, Chapter 2, released, they showed gameplay, then showed the main antagonist who was Mommy Longlegs. Same with, Chapter 1. They showed a little bit of gameplay and showed the antagonist who was Huggy Wuggy. But for some reason, this was the second teaser trailer. If you're wondering what was the first, teaser trailer for Chapter 3, I'll put a link in the description so you can go watch it. I'll also put a link for the second trailer for you to watch too. And yeah, you could do some analysis on that. But before we get into the analysis and describe what the new purple monster could look like, people joked aside that it was Grimace, but he's not selling his shakes no more. And I'm not in the mood for a Grimace shake right now. It's too cold outside because I can hear rain. But without further ado, let's analyze what we saw in the trailer. Okay, the first thing I want to point out here is that people missed this in the trailer, but you can see the gas mask here from the first, Chapter 3 trailer where, the new monster wasn't shown. It was only the gas mask, where people theorized that the gas mask was going to be the main antagonist of Chapter 3. Well, many people thought it was Brawn or Boxy Boo from Project Playtime, but Braun was a false like fury because Mob Entertainment like simply themselves declared that they want to make soft like toy like monsters, like Huggy, Mommy, like others like that. Like they don't want to do plastic antagonists, like like hard toys you play with. Yeah, but maybe Boxy Boo could appear in chapter 4 as the main antagonist. What do you guys think? But anyways, so yeah, this was a gas mask here. Like if you pause, or if like you record the screen, you could see it. Like yeah, and apparently we're gonna be using this gas mask in like the third chapter if we're gonna be fighting the monster, because you could see he like blows like puppy gas that like basically makes children sleep, and basically the children were turned into like toys, which you can hear in the chapter 3 trailer. I'll play it right here. And yeah, so that basically confirms that all the children who Playtime Co. adopted, or the employees adopted, were turned into these experiments, which were the Bigger Bodies Initiative. And the Bigger Bodies Initiative, like, basically involved Huggy, Mommy, Boxy Boo, yeah, all the other, like, monsters we see in the 2 chapters. Well, now that I don't think I can like theorize anything more about the mask too. Like maybe yeah, I think we're gonna use it against the monster, but I'm not sure. Let's move on to the next thing. Okay, so now we're in this hallway. Like basically you can see 4 beds on the left and the right because this is the play care, which means the children after the games in the game station like came here to rest, and this was their new home. But unfortunately, this is where they would ultimately become the toy antagonists slash monsters we would see in the first 2 chapters. Now, now, like down on the floor here, we have some claw marks, which were obviously from the new monster we saw. And I think he like dragged the employees away and possibly ate them. I don't know. Like claw marks like are just for show. I don't think they mean anything. They're just there. Now, if we go up here on this wall, we can see some papers with some drawings. Now, I can't quite make out what those are, so I'm gonna leave them. Maybe those could be the same drawings we saw later on in the chapter trailer, but I'm not quite sure. I can't quite make out what those are. So we're gonna skip that. Now, this next shot right here is pretty gruesome, but we have like a headless Huggy right there, and a headless plush animal right there, which looks like one of the animals we saw in that poster from Project Playtime. I can't remember. It was the take every step like it's your last, and it showed 3 animals walking towards the play care. Like, and I think the take every step like it's your last symbolizes that, or secretly tells the children that they're gonna be meeting their end when they get into that play care, and then they're gonna be put to sleep by the poppy gas. Yeah. But yeah, I think this new monster likes to take the heads off of any toy or human who dares enter its play care domain. So yeah, we're just gonna move on to the next photo right here. Yep. Okay, here's another thing in trailer. So basically, there's this picture of of a child here, right? It's a little girl, and it's completely black and white. You can't see her eyes, and she's frowning. Yeah. I think maybe these kids were like sad that their parents like died or something, or they don't feel like the play care is like a safe place for them. So basically, they were like, I don't know how, but maybe they felt like they were hurt or something. Maybe they were hurt, and maybe they just took the picture anyways. Probably because they wanted to like remember the child who they were gonna experiment on and turn them into the giant living toys. And on the picture, we can. I can't make out what those like mascots are, but I think that's like this. I don't know what that is actually. Like, and on the top, I think that I can't really tell because it's really, really like not colored properly because it's like the factory's abandoned now, guys, because so yeah, that's not like brand new or anything, but I think the top right there is Bunzo Bunny from the second chapter. But nonetheless, this is a pretty scary picture with the claw mark like traced in the back of it because of the monster. Yeah. I think the children, like basically this girl like is showing that the children were scared of the monster because they were gonna put them to sleep with the poppy gas. And yeah, the poppy gas like knocks like people out when they inhale it. So yeah, moving on to the next picture. Now, this has the thing people point out the most. Like, so there's this drawing right here, a children's drawing, and it says time for bed. And it shows a big purple like butterfly rabbit or something with children beside it, and you can see a moon like right there. Now, most people say that this is the chapter 3 main antagonist, but I don't know if they would do a rabbit after Bunzo Bunny from chapter 2. I mean, we had him in chapter 2 as an opponent, but I don't think they would include a rabbit as the main antagonist. I mean, we rabbits are kind, except Bunzo. I mean, we did have Mommy Longlegs like last chapter, but now we're having some sort of new creature of some sort. So yeah, it says time for bed right there. Now, if I zoom in right here, you can see another drawing, and I can't make out what that is. Like, let me try to brighten the screen right here. Okay, so I brightened the image and I can't quite make out what that is. Like, is it like some sort of like. Yeah, I think I wasted my time brightening this image. I don't know what that actually is. Maybe we'll see in chapter 3 when it comes out. I don't know. Now, here we have the phone here from the Project Playtime spin-off game. The prequel game, whatever. And yeah, this is the same phone like we saw in the Project Playtime where it shows like the VHS tapes, and the phone didn't really have any like any like purpose during that time whatsoever. And Project Playtime Phase 2 Incineration is almost coming to an end. Yep, the new season's gonna be good. Gosh, I wish I could play it, guys. I wish I could play Project Playtime on my phone, if but sadly it's not available. And I have and my Windows PC, which is an Asus, like doesn't have enough like requirements to run it. But hopefully, guys, hopefully it will come. Anyways, so yeah, we see the phone on the floor here. Now, maybe we'll use it in like the actual game, or like I think in a cutscene, like it's gonna ring and it's gonna alert the monster to our presence, and we're gonna have to run or face it. But anyways, nothing much here, just another claw mark, and yeah. Okay, so right here we have some markings on the wall and like more children photos here that like still they're sad like because maybe they lost their parents or they know they're gonna be experimented on. And on the walls right here we can see that it says the original saved me and I rejoice in him. And the top one, I'm not so sure. Now, I'm thinking what it means by the original. I think it's referring to the prototype, which is experiment 1006. I don't know if the children made these markings on the wall or the unnamed creature made them. Like, I rejoice in him. Like, maybe he thinks the prototype, like, the new monster thinks that the prototype is, like his boss and his lord. And, yeah. So, maybe he wanted the children to do the same. But if they didn't worship the prototype, maybe the monster would put them to sleep and so the scientists would experiment on them and turn them into the toys we know today. Now, this may or may not be true, but I don't know if that's the case still. Like maybe we'll find out in the chapter. Now, in the doorway here, we can see a shadowy figure moving. I don't know if many people notice this, but, like, yeah, there's a figure moving in there. I'm going to try to brighten the screen. Okay, so I brightened the image, and, yeah, you still can't tell what that is. Like, yeah, like, I think Mob Entertainment was very sneaky to, like, really hide this in the shadows. So, yeah, nothing much more here. Let's move on, I guess. So, right here, we have I live to serve our angel of salvation. Now, our angel is obviously the prototype, which, of course, he's not. Because he collects dead toys like Mommy Longlegs, also Huggy Wuggy, probably. We don't know if he's dead or not. Like, so yeah, I live to serve our angel of salvation. Like, so obviously this purple monster is working for the prototype. He wants to praise him. Now, there's a lot of drawings on here. And apparently, like people say that the monster is like a shapeshifter because like the other drawing which was here like basically it looked like a rabbit or a dragon, but due to these drawings right here it almost looks like it's not the same. Like let me read them for a second. So right here it says my new friend, so obviously this child loved the purple monster or something. Now, right here, it reads, just like mommy and daddy before they left me. Now, probably, like, this monster, like, obviously the child wrote this. It basically, I think, like, maybe these, like, children were abandoned by their, yes, they, obviously orphans are abandoned by their parents. So yeah, maybe basically the monster is sort of like a strict like antagonist because maybe he punishes the kids just like how the parents punished this child. I don't know, that's just a wild guess though, or a wild theory. This next one says he gives me nightmares. Yeah, obviously this purple monster put the children to sleep. So that's why I think, or I may be wrong, these children may have nightmares of this new monster. Now, yeah. So it looks like the child that's a stick figure. Mostly most children draw stick figures in their drawings. It looks like it's holding a sword at like the purple monster, so maybe we're gonna be killing this monster with a sword or something. Like I don't know. Anyways, that's all I can make out here. I mean, I think we could kill him with a sword because we never really had any like hand combat weapons, kind of like in Minecraft. I mean, obviously we killed Huggy Wuggy in chapter 1 off the catwalk and he fell down to his death. And we killed Mummy Longlegs by like trapping her in the grinder and the prototype took her. So yeah, maybe we'll be killing the monster with a sword. Maybe, I don't know. Now, this next shot right here is a room filled with candles. Now, this obviously confirms that the monster was is worshipping the prototype. Yeah, like basically if you want to worship like a god or something, depending on like your nation, like people would like place candles around a shrine and like pray to that like god or goddess. Like I usually like people in Canada usually pray to God, like like basically God's a cool guy. Yep. But the purple monster here sees the prototype as its god or something. It will do anything to please him. So yeah. But right here we have like a severed Huggy head on a stick with like I don't know if that's blood. So yeah, this may confirm that Huggy is dead and he's not coming back in chapter 3. Although that could be another Huggy. There could be multiple like mommies or boxies in the factory. Because obviously Project Playtime lets you customize them. So yeah, maybe there's more Huggies and mommies. I don't know. We could see Daddy Longlegs or Baby Longlegs in the chapter or chapter 4 or 5. Who knows how many chapters? But yeah, this is just a gruesome sight here and nothing much here. So people have been talking a lot about this scene right here. So this is obviously the same room with the candles, and we can see a giant toy like structure here. And I don't know if behind it is like the moon or no, that can't be the moon because we're still inside the factory. We're like deep underground at this point. But on top of this like thing, most people thought that this is actually the prototype, but that's not actually true. Like basically if you compare this to the actual prototype, you can see they're not connected because the prototype is still a hand and an arm, while this one has a different looking arm. And we could see multiple different toys on here, like Huggy, Braun, and maybe Mommy. Like I don't know, most people say that like most of these like wires here are basically Mommy's like parts right here, but I don't know. So maybe like the prototype is like building something like a giant toy. I forgot to mention that one right there looks like a pig, but kind of looks like a that kind of looks like a pig almost. Like yeah, like so maybe like yeah, that's why the prototype is connecting all these toys right here so he can like merge himself into this and he'll become one with this. So maybe he's gonna be the final antagonist of the game. Maybe in the 5th or 6th, who knows how many chapters. I don't know, guys. I don't know if it's gonna be like Bendy and the Ink Machine. Or what do you guys think? Do you think the machine could come to life and like it can like attack us or something? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Like I'm not really good of a game theorist like MatPat or Sheep Rampage or Super Horror Bro. Yeah, I'm not really that much of a lore type of person, but I like lore. Like I don't know if I should do FNAF lore. I don't know about that. But all right, we're almost done here, guys. We're almost done. So here we have like more wall markings. Like we can obviously read these. It says my somniferous flock in like followers of the path, and I can't read. It's too dark to see it. Let me just zoom in right there. I think it says us trapped in farmlands. I don't know if they're referencing the farmlands from Minecraft, which is like an urban legend or something, or that could be Garlands, or I don't know. Like, yeah, I can't. It's really in the dark, so we can't really like see what it fully reads. But here's another thing. This right here reads, "Never forget the hour of joy." Now, the hour of joy could mean like how the toys broke out of their like prisons and then got revenge on the scientists. And like yeah, that's when the prototype's reign of terror begun. And yeah, this could mean like the factory shut down at this time. Like the hour of joy like could be another thing. Like it could be that the monster was going to put the children to sleep, and like the scientists would turn them into experiments. And yeah. So yeah, that's the markings on the walls. And if you guys don't know what my somniferous means, here it is. Somniferous basically means tending to induce sleep. Soporific. Yeah, so basically the children were like basically like under the guard of the purple monster, and he wanted to protect them, or maybe like make sure they were sleeping. I mean, like the creatures were giving jobs in this factory. Like Huggy was like the job for the security guard, and Mommy was like a children entertainer. Like basically she like took care of the kids until they were delivered to the play care. And this new purple monster like took care of the kids then and make sure they slept. So yeah. So without further ado, let's get to the purple monster now. Okay, so here is the main antagonist of this chapter, which is the purple monster. Now, people have been often saying that it's like a cat or something. Yeah, I can totally see that it's basically a cat because it's got the whiskers, and yeah, almost, and its nose almost looks more like a cat. Yeah, at first I thought it was a bear when I saw its like poster, but yeah, I didn't think it was like a bear or something. I mean, a bear antagonist would be cool, but like let's try to brighten the image right here. Okay, so I brightened the image just a little bit, and yeah, like you can totally see some fur on it. So obviously this is not like a metal toy or something. It's got fur just like Huggy. I mean, Mommy was like plastic, and basically, yeah. So it's got like glowing eyes, similar to like Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's when he looks at the camera. So, and we saw that it breathed like the poppy gas. So maybe if like we go up against this new monster, it's gonna breathe like the gas on us, and we're gonna have to like use our gas masks to defend against it. But if we don't use the gas masks, it's gonna like knock us out, and it's gonna imprison us, and we have to like find a way to escape without alerting the monster or something. I mean, it would be cool for the chapter. I like still like they haven't given us a gameplay teaser, so yeah, that's yet to be confirmed. But nonetheless, this looks like it's gonna be a great chapter, and I can't wait for the new monster to like show its full body. Like it for real, it could be like a bear or a cat. Like, and it still doesn't have a name. What do you guys think we should name it? Should we call it like Sleepy Deepy or Gassy Catty or the Nightmare? That's a concept name, but nonetheless, gonna be a great chapter. So yeah, guys, I pretty much analyzed some of the trailer. Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments below if I missed something. But I tried my best to analyze what could happen in the chapter. Maybe, like, I don't know what the new monster could be like. It could be a bear, could be an owl. No, not an owl, not an owl. My bad. Why would it be an owl? Why would it? Could be a cat or something. What do you guys think the purple monster could be? And what could happen in the chapter? Let me know in the comments. But anyways, be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss any notifications. And I'll see you all later. Bye.